In this video, I'm going to show you how you can go about setting up a meeting and inviting other people to that meeting. You have to be in your Google Calendar, first of all. That's where I am. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Create Event, as if I were going to just be creating an event for myself. I'm going to put the what down, and I'll just call it a meeting. And I want it to be on the 28th. And sure, let's start it at 12:30 and say it only goes till 1:30. It doesn't repeat. Now I want to see if there's a possibility that I can find out if the people I would like to invite are available. So down here, as was mentioned in the general document for Google Calendar, there is a link that says check guest and resource availability. So we're going to click on that. And this is what opens up. A window that says find a time. So the first thing I want to do is, first of all, it shows me where I've chosen that time for the meeting. But I can certainly, by using these arrows, go to anywhere. But right now, I'm at the 12:30 to 1:30 on Wednesday, 7/28. And now what I want to do is I want to add some people or attendees to this meeting. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm going to simply add my personal email account, because right now I'm not finding people who have shared their calendars and I can't bring anything up. So when I put in my personal email, I happen to know that I'm busy on the 28th. And as you can see, it comes up with this dark blue color, and it shows that I'm busy. I'm not available during this time. So I can scroll along here using the arrows and see when I am. Monday, 8/2, I'm available according to the schedule here. Another way that I could do it if I don't want to spend all that time scrolling through there is I can click. See how there's this link above the time line on the bottom there? It says find next available time. So if I click on that, it takes me to the next time that on my personal calendar or the other person's calendar, I'm showing time as being available. And again, it's on Monday. And so I could say, well, yeah, I want to change the time to that. So it says when, and I could just say save changes. Notice how when I do that, that window closes, and I now have an 8 to 9 meeting time. I can put down where it is. We're just going to put down the boardroom for the sake of this explanation. Remember the calendar, if I click on it, I see all the calendars that I either own or are being shared with me and that I have permission to add events to. If I don't have permission to add events to the calendar, it will not show under the drop-down menu for calendar. And I want it on my Messmer Schools account, or calendar I should say. I can type my description, whatever it might be. I can add a reminder, basically the same types of things that I could do when I was setting up an event for myself. It's over here where I've got guests that I can make the changes, or I can make additions to who else I would like to invite. There may be a time when I can't see another person's calendar because they haven't shared it with me. All I need to do is click in the Add Guests, and if I have more than one email address, what I would do is I would simply type it, put a comma in between each one, and then type in the email address. And I have my drop down so that because these people are loaded in. Now, guests can. So that means all the people who are in this box, their email addresses, I can give them the permission to modify the event, which means they can change the event, they can change the time, they can change the place, they can invite other people, or they can simply see the guest list. So I'm going to only let them see the guest list. I'm not going to let them invite others. Now, for the sake of what we're doing here, I'm not going to hit save, because when I hit save, it's going to send an invitation to all of these email addresses that I have listed in here. And I don't want to send an invitation to these people because we're just playing. So that's how you set up a meeting, and if people have shared their calendar with you, you can even check their availability before you send out the request to attend the meeting. That's all there is to it, and enjoy creating meetings and inviting other people to them.